Hey, so welcome to video 3, and what we're going to cover in this one is some good eats. So that's why I've just thrown some of these small red oak pieces on here. We're just going to burn this down until we get some coals. But what I did is I realized that I did not, or maybe I did this on purpose for the sake of using the V2, but I don't have a fork and I don't have a spatula to use in my skillet, so I'm going to use some of this red oak and the V2 Collective to build those while this is burning down and developing some coals. So what we have is another piece of that red oak, and I hope you can tell what we have is some pretty straight grain. Look at the end of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to baton on 2 of these pieces and try to get a real straight piece. I'll make into a little spatula, and then I'll do the same thing with another piece and make us a little fork. Looks like a spatula, doesn't it? Spatula is good enough for me, so fork's going to take a little extra work, so let's go ahead and get started on it too. So that's pretty crude, but for a short while, not a bad little fork. We'll see. So we have a real simple lunch today. Got a potato or 2 that we're gonna cut up, and we're gonna fry those up in our skillet, our little single serve skillet. And I have some venison brats. Usually my son or I will kill at least 1 deer a year that we put into summer sausage and venison brats and stuff of that nature. Make it real simple. So we're going to cook those on this grill. I haven't used this grill. Check out these 2 wax canvas bags for this stuff too. That's from Survival Resources. That's made by Handcrafted. And then the bag for my little skillet is also made for Handcrafted. So fantastic wax canvas. So just going to use the V2 to cut up some potatoes now. And I'm using oil that I brought from home to fry them in. One of the things I like about this V2 is it sort of has that feel of an ulu knife because of that big belly. And it works really well for these kitchen tasks as well. Just keep in mind, I have not sharpened this thing yet. And it's still working like a boss. So I'm gonna split these brats up to put on the grill. We'll just prep these for right now for later use after I get the potatoes where they need to be. I usually just cut them almost all the way through so there's some skin there to hold them together. We'll cook them just like that. All right, so we got some pretty good coals going, so we're gonna put the potatoes on the fire. If I wanted to, I can put another stick inside this handle, but we'll let them cook up there. Use our handy dandy spatula here in just a moment to stir them around, and now it's just a game of waiting for some good food. Got a little pink Himalayan salt to add to potatoes. So I know what you're thinking. That's an awful lot of venison bratwurst for one man, and you're right. So one of those is for me, one of those is for the camera lady, and one will probably either split, and the last one will be for Cedar the survival dog. So that is using your V2 Collective to make a nice little spatula and a nice little fork that I'm getting ready to put to good use. All right, so come on, join in. Let's eat some venison brats and taters together.